we are ready to get this game underway. As the Hawks in the black sweaters line up for the draw. William Frazier drops the puck, and the Cedar Rapids Roughriders control that opening face-off with the Rough Rider captain Colin Grable sending it down to the right wing corner from the referee's crease. It bounced off the end boards, has come across the Rough Rider line, but the Hawks don't have possession there. Sharp turns the other way. Sharp, a big night yesterday, gives the puck to Larrigan, fed it in front, and an open side. Sharp scores. Terrific passing as it was Basson receiving the puck near the side of the net and setting up Sharp with the open side to give Cedar Rapids the game's first goal at 9:15 of the first period. Zach Sharp not shy about getting up the ice right to the front of the Blackhawk net and puts it in with assistance from Basson and Larrigan. And that should be Larrigan with now 5 points in the series. He was good against the Blackhawks when he was a member of the Lincoln Stars. And he's the top Cedar Rapids scorer in the head-to-head series. And the Rough Riders knock it away before it could find Grady Deering. And now Deering's going to drop the gloves with Grable, and Grable doesn't want to drop him. But a couple of other Rough Riders come after Deering and grab a hold of him. 8:48 left to go in the opening period. Now Thorson and Grable are shoving each other away from the play. Deering's going to get a penalty. And it looks like there'll be an offsetting call against Loa Milfors. Still some pushing between Gronwald and Mustard. So Grable trying to go Deering into a penalty that would have given the Rough Riders a power play, but it looks like the way that And Welch to the side of the net. Back to Welch after he got it to Larrigan. Now a shot missed the Blackhawk net. Poked toward the goal and into the open side by the Rough Riders after Grable batted it from the end glass back out in front, and the Rough Riders convert the power play to make it 2-0 at 11:39 of the first period. The Hawks did not score on their early power play opportunity. The Rough Riders score in the mid-stages of the first period and make it a 2-0 game with a puck that was batted out of midair by Grable into the crease and swatted across the goal line by Olvebny. So Grable got the Rough Riders that power play and then set up the goal, making the key play, batting the puck after it hit the end glass. And Colin Grable under the Blackhawks skin. Get the 13 seconds. Second power play of the game for Cedar Rapids. They lead 2-0, and the period begins with a false start. Face-off between Basson and Lindbergh. That's taken a moment to achieve. Now the puck is put down and controlled by the Hawks. It comes back to Fascia, who backpedals before slinging one off the glass and down the length of the ice. Now Sharp left point comes across the high slot. Backpedaling, slinging it to Mothersbaugh. 20 seconds on the power play, fed in front, and Hajibi scores from the top of the crease. Cedar Rapids makes it 3-0 with a pair of power play goals in the game. This one at 11:51 of the second period. Amin Hajibi, who started this year with the Green Bay Gamblers. Set up by Mothersbaugh. And it's 3-0 Rough Riders. And suddenly, the Rough Riders have 15 shots on goal. They had 6 at the end of one period. So 9 in the second. And it's 3-0 Cedar Rapids. Hawks have some work to do. They've got just less than half of regulation remaining and trailing 3 of the third period. And the face-off to begin the final frame. Shot to the Cedar Rapids blue line, chased by Grable and by Hillman, who gets there and golfs one wide of the Rough Rider net. Went behind the goal. Kerr coming up high slot. Compton moving. Gets a shot blocker down. Took a shot. Deflected. And is saved by Norton, who falls back into the goal. And there's a big pile-up. The Hawks have scored! It's a power play goal for Waterloo. Norton in the net. The puck in there with him. And the Blackhawks have gotten the goal back. And now we've got a stare down at the side of the Rough Rider net as the Hawks were celebrating, and Miller trying to get to the celebration ended up getting caught up with a Rough Rider. The Blackhawks making a 3-1 game with a power play conversion as the puck slicks across the line. The Hawks now 1 for 4 on the power play. 13:06, the time of the goal. And so now 3 power play goals in the game between the two teams. Big pile up at the front of the net near his own blue line. Got to the center red stripe, collides with Mothersbaugh, and now we got a penalty in front of the Cedar Rapids bench as Morick and Mothersbaugh got their sticks up. 6:13 left to go in the third period. And Morick's going to go to the penalty box after he and Mothersbaugh had words in front of the Rough Rider bench. Is there another call here, too? Offensive zone shooting. It went wide. Thorson trying to get back to it. Knocked out. Here's a takeaway. Altrichter scores! Short-handed! The Hawks get one back on the turnover by Norton, who gave it right to Jakub Altrichter. And here come the Hawks with a short-handed goal to make it a 3-2 game. The Blackhawks back within one with 5:26 left to go in regulation. A huge goal for Jakub Altrichter if the Blackhawks are going to come back into this one. His 11th of the season. And for Altrichter, it's shorthanded goal number 3. Should be unassisted. So now, the last 4 goals have been in power play situations. 3 of them on the power play, and now 1 shorthanded as Norton gave it right up to Altrichter for the goal. Comes into the Blackhawk zone, has help, centers it. A scope inside. Cedar Rapids scores. It's put in by Ben Mothersbaugh. And the Rough Riders score on the power play to make it a 4-2 game. Mothersbaugh put it into the open side with Amin Hajibi setting it up, and Cedar Rapids is going to remain on the power play because it's a major penalty against Morick. So it's 4-2, and Cedar Rapids still with 25 seconds of power play time. 18:22, the time of the goal. And Cedar Rapids seemingly has stemmed the tide here. The Blackhawks down by a pair with a 1:38 left to go. Kept it in. Long try, missed the net, came off the end boards, fed in front by Thorson, comes right back his way. He shoots, and it's knocked down, chopped at, and a save by Norton. And then Grable takes a poke at Deering after the game's over. Musket takes a run at Deering, too. Gronwald's trying to get at the Blackhawk forward. And we've got a scrum there with 2 Rough Riders and Deering mixing it up. Grable, meanwhile, taking Lindbergh over to the boards and giving him a face wash. Cedar Rapids 4, Waterloo 2, as the Rough Riders have come to Young Arena and picked up their second win in 3 weeks in this building. And getting under the Blackhawks' skin in a major way throughout this 2023-24 season. We'll have penalties at the 20-minute mark of this game.